We've got another bill search today, and this time it's $4,000 in cash, 5 $100 straps of ones, 3 $500 straps of fives, and 1 $2,000 strap of 20s. Let's see if we have anything good. Hey everybody, it's Rob with Rob Finds Treasure, and that's right, we've got a good old-fashioned bill search today. I picked up as much currency as I could from my bank, and I'm hoping that we've got some star notes, some fancy serial numbers, you name it. Of course, all of these are teller straps. None of them are for the Federal Reserve, so it's possible they've been cherry-picked already. We just won't know until we get into them. Because I have 9 straps here, I will not be time-lapsing this hunt. Instead, I'll be taking a strap one by one, going through them, and pulling out anything that's kind of cool or close to cool and giving you some information on it. Also, if I do find any star notes in these straps, we'll be setting them aside, and at the end of the hunt, I will go through each of the star notes, checking for their rarity as far as their total printed and their print run. And of course, I have links to bills that are cool serial numbers or star note lookup sites down below in the video description. Because we have a lot to cover in this video, I think I'll just start with the 20s first. And like I said, I'll go through every strap and at the end of the strap, do a strap recap. Let's start with the 20s. It's only one of them. Let's see what we got. So the strap of 20s was pretty uneventful. We did find one star note. It's a 2013 ML series. We'll take a look at that at the end of the video with all the star notes that I find. We'll pull it aside for now, but other than that, no cool serial numbers and no even close calls. Now let's move on to the first strap of 5s, and we've got 3 of them. So the first strap of 5s didn't yield any really cool serial numbers or star notes, but we did get a couple of birthday notes here. We got a May 7th, 1997, and a September 15th, 1994. Now, I will point out that this bill could also be looked at as the 5th of July, 1997, so it's kind of a two-way birthday note. But as far as a pure birthday note is concerned, May 7th of 97 and September 15th of 94. And of course, like I always say, if any of my viewers have those birthdays, let me know in an email and we can work out a deal if you'd really like the bill. Pretty cool set of bills, a couple of birthday notes. We'll take them and add them to the collection and move on to strap 2. The second strap of 5s is pretty light as well. We did score a star note, a 2013 MD series. So we'll add that up here to the star notes that we'll be checking at the end of the video and move on to strap 3. So once again, the third strap of 5s is pretty much uneventful. Not a lot of action in the 5s, but that's how my 5s go. I did want to pull out this bill and show you that it was a close call. You can see the serial number is 1716-1216. Had that 2 been a 7, we would have had a repeater, 1716-1716. It's not a repeater, it's just a close call, but I wanted to use it as an example of what you can look for that's known as a repeater serial number. Too bad it wasn't one. 5s are done. We found 2 birthday notes and a star note, and again, I'll check those at the end of the video. Now we've got to move on to 5 straps, 100 $1 bills. So the first strap of 1s was pretty much a bust. We did get one 1988A note, and for those that are bill collectors, you'll know that 1988A, 1993, and 1995 notes, you do want to check the back to take a look at the printing plate number. This one is 132. If the printing plate number is next to In God We Trust, it's what's known as a web note. Otherwise, it's a regular sheet note. And the difference between a web note and a sheet note is a sheet was a big block of notes that were printed on sheets and then cut later. A web note was fed like a toilet paper roll where the roll was continuous, and it was an experiment they tried to see if it was a little more efficient. And so if you find a series 1988A, 93, or 95 with that printing plate number up here, they are a lot more rare and fetch more value. This one is pretty beat up. It's not that old, and it's not a web note, so I won't be keeping it. Let's move on to strap 2 and see if the 1s can start producing. Strap 2 for the $1 bills. We did have one find. It's a star note from 2013. We'll add it up here to the star note section and move on to the next strap of 1s. Strap 3 of the 1s, couple of pointer outers, if you will. I pulled this note out just to show you that it's got a slight inking error, a little bit heavy on the first 7 on both sides. These are not very collectible. I will always look for any inking errors if there's extra ink on the bill that's done while the bill is being made, especially if the seal is off center by a lot, or the seal number is moved up or down, or the Secretary of the Treasury signature is far to the right, or if it's off center in general, but that's not a major one. Just wanted to point that out. And then we have a trinary here. Had that one been a 2, it would have been a binary note, would have had some value. I don't collect trinaries. A lot of collectors don't collect them. I'll be sending it back. Just wanted to point out that a trinary or binary is based on the number of digits that make up the serial number. In this case, 3 numbers. Would have been better if it had been 2. Striking out so far on the ones. We still have 2 straps left though. Strap 4, another tough strap. Another close call. 0155, 0125. If that 2 had been a 5, another repeater, but just another almoster. One last strap. Will there be anything in that one? And as a reminder, we'll check the star notes at the end of that strap. Well, our best strap ended up being our last strap. We had 2 finds. The first find's another star note from 2017, which again, we'll check here just in a second. But the best bill of the hunt, right here. About a third of the way through this strap, I found a radar note. 4712-2174. A radar is a note that the serial number, the first 4 are reversed on the second 4. So 4712, and if we go backwards, 4712. It's like an echo. It goes out and comes back. Exact same way, exact same numbers, reversed. Can't get mad at that. It's a little bit creased, a little bit folded and stuff, but radar notes do fetch a little bit of value, probably in the $5 to $10 range in this condition. Had it been crisp uncirculated, probably a $20 bill all day. But it's not. Still a cool find, and I do collect them. Now that we've finished the bills, let's take a look at these 4 star notes and see if we have any rare ones. So for sake of time, I'll just do the first bill live for you. You guys can very easily click the link down below in the video description and look up your star notes. Now I'll tell you, they don't go to all the years. They only go to 1981A. So any star notes older than that, you'll have to go to other sites to see what they're worth. That being said, the first note is a 2013 $20 bill. So it's pretty basic. You just click here to $20 bill and go to series 2013. Then you just enter the serial number, and this one is ML. And then it is 0687 1650. So we plug that in there and we look it up. Now this one will tell you it's right in the middle of the rarity scale, 640,000 print run size, which is not bad. Unfortunately, there's 4.48 million total printed, which will hurt the value. So this bill right here, although it's slightly more rare than a regular star note, because the total printed is a lot, it's not going to have a lot of value. That being said, it is in decent shape, and I do keep star notes whose print run size is less than 1 million. So I'll be holding on to this one, even though the value is probably only about 10% above face, about $22. Now that we've done that, let me look at the other 3, and I'll give you a recap. Well, I know I said I'd do a recap, but I just plugged in his $5 note, and take a look at this. We've got the $5 2013 MD 00305-821, and it is way up the rarity scale. It was printed on sheets, 320,000 print run size, and that was all they printed. That's the total printed as well. So definitely a much better note. So this one is a keeper for sure, and it's probably worth about 2 times face based on its rarity. I would say the $10 to $12 range. Its condition is slightly folded, but overall, pretty crisp. So I'm happy with that one. 2 ones left, and based on these numbers, I'm not seeing something that I've looked up a lot of that is going to be rare, but let me check anyway. As expected, the last 2 $1 bills were part of huge run sizes and huge total printed series, so no value to those whatsoever, other than some collectors will pay about 25% above face, or $1.25, $1.50 a note. I do keep these for one of my collectors that is a subscriber, and when I get a batch of them, I do ship them off to him. So I'll be holding on to those for him, but not too bad of finds. It wasn't a extravagant hunt by any means. We didn't find any really low serial numbers. We didn't find any great near solids or a lot of radars or repeaters, but we still found 2 birthday notes and a cool $1 radar, along with 2 rarer star notes, especially this $5 one. Hopefully you enjoyed this currency search today. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting and thanks for watching.